Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am a 40-something-year-old mother of 3. I work full-time, my husband works full-time, and we have a side hustle that we do together occasionally. This channel is all about saving, budgeting, debt payoff, all things budgeting, money-wise, everything like that. Sometimes I throw in other things, but mainly that's what we talk about. Today's video is going over my expenses that go from the 5th through the 11th. And I did want to point out that last week I did put groceries were done on the 4th. They were actually not until the 5th. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was ahead of things, and I guess I had ordered groceries for pickup on the 5th, and the payment actually didn't come out until the 5th. And so I think that's where it went wrong. I'm not sure. So I made the correction when I realized it. So if you notice that this sticker moved over here, that's why. So just a little bit of background from this last week. We had a concert that we went to on the 10th. It was my daughter's Christmas present, essentially. We had gotten each of the girls a concert. I wanted to do more experience gifts because if you are a mom, you understand how much clutter can build up, and I'm trying to avoid things like that. Plus my older two are 15 and 13, and it's kind of hard to get them things. I mean, they like more expensive things now, but they also like concerts. So I thought a concert would be the best thing. That way they could have that memory forever. So, and then my youngest, of course, is 9, and she wanted to be involved in that too. So she and my husband and I went to Russell Dickerson at the fair, and he was amazing. If you saw my reel, my daughter actually got to he slapped her hand. I guess clapped her hand, shook her. It wasn't really a shake, it was a slap. It was really cool. And then he signed this poster that she had made. So go ahead and watch that. I was very excited. I was just so excited for her, and her face afterwards was just pure. She was so happy. And then all these people came up to me afterwards and said, "Hey, I have videos, I have pictures, could I send them to you?" And so they texted them to me, and I have no idea who these people are, but they're amazing, and I'm so glad they did that, because when this all happened, I was just watching. I should have been taking pictures and video, but I was just watching my daughter's expression, her reaction, everything was just so amazing. So go ahead and see that reel. It's pretty cool. And Russell Dickerson isn't a huge country star yet. He is up and coming, but I know if you listen to the radio, you've probably heard a few of his songs. He actually has one that he did with Florida Georgia Line, who of course is a bigger name out there. So, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. So the groceries was the first one. And then on the 6th, we had a no spend day. I was so excited about this. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it happened. And it did. So yay, we got 1. My goal for the month was 3, so we have 1. Okay, so then on the 7th, my dad likes my cookies. I like to cook. I like to bake. I don't really like to cook. I like to bake. There's a difference. And I had told him I would make him oatmeal cookies, and they're like my grandma's, and he can't duplicate them like I can. So I told him I would make him oatmeal cookies. Well, we had no eggs and we had no oatmeal. So I kind of needed those things to be able to make those. So we did run to the store, and it was a miscellaneous expense since we'd already bought our groceries for the week. And so that's okay though. I don't mind it. I love my dad, and I'll do anything for him. And then on that same day, I had my husband run to Walgreens for some medicine for me because I have been sick. So that was another expense. It was $12. And then on the 8th, Edward Jones came out for $50. And sorry, I'm making notes here. Or I'm not making notes. I am checking off everything that I have. I want to make sure I have everything included. And then on that same day, I made a $50 payment to Amazon, my Amazon credit card. And then when we get gas, we put it on my Discover or our Discover card, and then we go ahead and turn around and take that $75 that we had budgeted for and pay it off. So that was on the 9th. Sorry, I forgot, because that's when we do that. So that's been taken care of. And then okay, I did not include this on the video yet or on my budgeting video yet, because it was kind of a last minute decision that I had made to do this. But this month, I'm preparing for October because we plan on taking a trip, and my husband's going to be unpaid except for one day, and I'm trying to prepare for bills coming in and having enough money. So I have 3 small debts. I have Chase, Capital One, and my medical. And so what I did was I took $385 and moved it over to from my savings account. So I did that. I added that in there. And then I made those payments. And these ended up being more than the $385 that I was able to do. So when I do my budget with me next week, I'm going to, it's not very straight. Darn it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to live with it. I'm going to add those in, and then it'll be a little bit negative, but it'll be okay because we had some rollover, so I'm not really worried about that right now. So, but I did want to get rid of those payments because I didn't want to have those looming over my head while we were gone. So that was what I did with that. And then we took out on, oh, I forgot to put it on the 7th, sorry. I always take out my sinking fund and cash envelope cash on the Wednesday prior because I videotape on Thursdays. So, because this money is from the previous Friday or previous pay period. So this money was from the money that was earned in this week here. So anyways, that did come out that day. And then streaming, which is also a sinking fund. I don't include the streaming stuff that I transfer from one account to the other. For my main account is where I transfer the $15 for streaming over to our miscellaneous account. Our miscellaneous account is what pays for our any streaming services that we have. And that I have automatically set up for Fridays to transfer. So I'll put that on Friday. All right. And then also we had my husband's car wash. If you saw that, I have to go back to the 5th here. He did get his car wash or his truck washed, and that was $8. So if you saw the previous cash envelope that I did that came out on Saturday, that was to pay for that car wash that he did on that date. So, and then on the, let's see, the 10th, my daughter's dance payment came out. It's always on the 10th of every month. And oh, I forgot one here. My Western Iowa Networks, which is our internet, came out on the 8th. And then on the 10th, I made a payment for our school meals. That's also something I forgot to add in on budget with me. I did it later on. So it's not like I haven't accounted for it. I just completely forgot to add that in, even though I had talked about it. That's what makes me laugh, is I went back and I'm like, I know I talked about this. Why didn't I write it down? I don't know. So that's done. So it is what it is. Oh, and by the way, this car wash one here, I don't have any labels like these yet for sinking fund. Things that we paid for with sinking fund, so I need to get those ordered, but I will get them ordered next time I put in a order for Kara Jo Plans stickers. So anyways, and then we had a miscellaneous cash envelope expense this weekend. We got fair food at the fair. I did have some cash with me, so I just used that. And then we got earplugs at Walmart for my daughter because she is young and I don't want her ears being destroyed by concerts. And then we also got ice cream on the 11th. There's a really good place about 7 miles away from us that has amazing ice cream, and they rotate their flavors. One week they have chocolate, one week is strawberry, one week is black cherry, and the other one is lemon. And you can get it, all one flavor. You can do twist, whatever. You can always get, vanilla with different flavors on top of it. Like they put like syrup on it, which is, they do that all the time. But their 4 main flavors that they have that they rotate weekly are those 4. And it was black cherry week, and that's one of my favorites. Lemon by far is my absolute favorite, and that's going on this week and next week. So I'm sure we'll probably be going there a couple of times. But black cherry week is amazing. So I did pick that up. We all stopped there and it was delicious. You can get like a medium ice cream for $2.50, and it's huge. It's a lot of ice cream. I could barely even finish mine. So very worth it, and we had a good time. So, and the girls of course get really excited about things like that. So anyways, that's the expenses that went from the 5th through the 11th. Hopefully I don't have any spending on these days, but bills come out and that's the way it is, and it's to be expected. So, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and continuing your support. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that way you're alerted when I do upload new videos. Either way, I hope you have a great day. Bye.